We're in Gloucester at one of Manheim Remarketing's weekly van auctions, and I'm talking to James Davis, Head of Commercial Vehicles. James, good afternoon. On this very cold afternoon, in fact. Every Thursday, 10 a.m. onwards, you have an auction here, and last year, 2014, amazing for used values. Unbelievable, almost.
Yeah, it was another great year, Neil. I think we didn't probably anticipate the market, the values growing as they did. We look back last year, the values grew, average values grew by just over £300, which was about 7%. We did see seasonality return in summertime and at Christmas time, but the demands literally for vans that we saw were much older. The age profile, again, was around 7 years or older. There's a real shortage of 3 to 5 year old vans in the marketplace. But yes, a great year.
A record year, would you say?
Yeah, I would. I think we've looked back at 2008, 2009 when we saw big volumes of vans hit the market after the recession. We haven't returned to the volumes, but certainly the demand for the shortage of supply that there is has been very encouraging. What we have seen is that buyers have had to travel or log on to obtain stock from further afield. So all the online technology we've invested in recently has really started to pay dividends in terms of the market activity.
Presumably the shortage that we're seeing last year and presumably this year as well is down to when the new van market hit the floor, when the recession hit.
Yeah, it did, and we basically took the average age of a van back in 2008 and fast forwarded, if you like, to predict then that 2014 would be the, as I called it, Vanus Horribilis, the year that we saw a real shortage. But actually, looking back at the numbers that we sold last year, both 2013 and 2014 were both years where we saw almost record shortages of volume and therefore increased demand from the buyers.
Do you see the same sort of trend following through in this year?
Yeah, I think volumes will slowly start to return. We certainly don't see anything that will destabilise the market, and that's primarily because the registration growth, the new registration growth, has come about really last year and the year previously. So again, taking the cycle of those vans, when they become used vans in their second life, you look at the corporate fleets that run them and manage them in their first life, it's normally 4 or 5 years before those vans will hit the auction market. But certainly we think 2015 will be another strong year for the used van market.
Just pushing a bit, 2016, what do you think is going to happen a little bit further down the line?
Well, I think just jumping back to 2015, we do have a general election this year, which I don't think any of us are going to be allowed to forget, and I think that probably won't destabilise the market, but it could cause some distractions whilst businesses are considering if there is going to be a change of political party, what implications that has for them. But generally speaking, the economy is recovering. The SMT new vehicle registrations are saying that there'll be a slow, an increased, steady supply of new vans, and certainly, probably the predictions in terms of 2 or 3 years' time, new vans will actually probably break new records. I think the last record was 2007, so probably 2016 we'll slowly start to see volumes come back through, but it won't be till the end of the decade before that huge volume of almost record new van registration hits the used market.
James, thank you very much.
Thanks, Neil.